Week 15 start bench advice, phone calls, the phone lines are open. We got news to talk about. We've got some of you silly rascals out there can still trade. We'll deal with whatever you got, whatever dilemmas you have, we're here for you. The community, me, we're live. Countdown to the show's kicking off right now. First in the building is James. Appreciate you being here. James, the Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
You are about to enter the Fantasy Football Show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You are about to enter the Fantasy Football Show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. You are about to enter the Fantasy Football Show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al fantasía fútbol novelas. Espera con el patrón. You are about to enter the Fantasy Football Show. Please stand by like a boss. Estás entrado al
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is going on, good people? I am Smitty. This is the Fantasy Football Show, and you are ready to tackle some Week 15 dilemmas, I imagine. James first in the building. Second, James Flatley, second in the building. Alton Payne, Peanut, me, Lee, 49er Faithful Lee, Kilpatrick, Jose. Appreciate you all being here. File on in, and let's get started. Let's talk about this Week 15 drama that everybody's got going on in their league. At least we've got everybody back from the bye week. There's still some players that are injured. There's a lot of dilemmas. There's Mike White not cleared to play, so now we have Zach Wilson out there, which diminishes the value a little bit of Garrett Wilson. Zonovan Knight makes it a tougher the Jets win is going to be a lot tougher, so from a football perspective it's a big downgrade. This is horrible. But we've got to adjust and adapt, bob and weave. One door closes, another door opens. Hit me with your alternatives and your questions and your dilemmas, and we'll try and tackle the best we can. Huntley or Ridley? Zach, I'm going to go with Huntley. I know he got injured last week, it's easy to judge him, but I'm not going to trust Ritter in his first outing out, bro. How do you not start Josh Allen? I don't know who's sitting Josh Allen, but they shouldn't be doing that. That's crazy. Let's see here. Dobbins is a good play. He certainly is a decent play. It can be a trap, fool's gold situation in Baltimore, though, in my opinion. But he's not a bad option from week to week. I couldn't promise you he'll be starting and getting carries in week 17. It's really, really tough to say. Swift or Mostert, believe it or not, this is a tough one for me because if Jeff Wilson is out, I would probably say Mostert safer than Swift. And that might be something you look at. Here are the players, according to Adam Schefter, that are out for week number 15. Players out for Sunday include Mike White, Corey Davis, Brandon Cooks, Dameon Pierce. Let's see here. We've got that it constitutes. Oh no, we got some more offensive guys right here. We got Russell Wilson, Cortland Sutton, Hinton. We got Zach Allen, Jalen Mills, Devontae Parker. So we've got more guys that are questionable. We got guys like Stevenson who are practicing, but yet we're not sure if they're going to play. So hit me with your questions and we'll attack it. Zach Wilson is hot trash. I agree. I don't think he's good for this offense. He does connect with Garrett Wilson, so we know that there's still a possibility of Garrett Wilson having a big day. But honestly, it puts me in a situation where I might go back toward a Christian Watson over Garrett Wilson. We had a bunch of people asking that question, and I might waver a little more. We got weather to consider there as well, though, in Green Bay. So I don't know. It becomes a very, very close call because Zach Wilson in that Jets offense throwing the football to Garrett Wilson makes Garrett Wilson a little less of a dominant wide receiver 1. It makes him more of a wide receiver 2. Higgins or Bam at the flex. I'd probably go Higgins. Higgins is a full practice or reportedly a full go at practice today. So I'd probably go Higgins. I would have said Bam Knight, Zonovan Knight if Mike White was under center. So Christian Watson's probably the safer play unless weather reports are really, really bad or something, which we'll have to tackle on Sunday morning. Can't sit ETN. His ceiling is so high, says D's Bills. I agree. What about Pickens or Swift? I probably lean a little bit toward the Swift high risk, high reward selection, but that's me. Pickens, you could say maybe safer, but is he really with the quarterback carousel there? Maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't get anything. Volatility doesn't equal consistency. Zeke or White at flex. I'm going to go with Zeke for safety, Rachaad White for high risk, high reward, but Zeke's definitely safer. Lawrence or Cousins, I'd probably roll with the hot hand and Lawrence personally. Smitty, what do you think about Chris Moore? I think he's okay this week. I think he's a decent wide receiver 4 emergency that if you're depleted, you could throw him into your wide receiver 3. I think Chris Moore is a decent play for sure. Watson balling, if we're referring to Christian Watson, he could, depending on weather. Tua or Watson, I'm going Tua. Start 2, Swift, Jamal Williams, or Bam. I might go with the 2 Detroit running backs now. Must win for Green Bay. Watson, dude, is dynamic. That's correct. That is accurate. Nothing but facts being told there. There's no lies told there. WRM with the super chat. WRM, appreciate you, kind sir. Tyler with the super, appreciate you. Good buddy, Tyler. And we got another one. Let's see here. We got a super chat here by Ozzy. Let's get Ozzy was first. Let me get Ozzy's out of the way. Ozzy says Rachaad White or Cordero Patterson or Demarcus Robinson. I'm probably going to go Rachaad White, bro. Just don't feel confident with those other options at all. WRM, and thank you for the super chat. WRM 2QB 0.51 flex playing Carr, JJ, Keenan Allen, JT, Pollard. QB choice between Matt Ryan or Baker. I suppose Matt Ryan, bro, but that's really tough because both of them could flop. And so we're trying to predict which one we think may not. And I know Baker just had a successful week 1 outing in a Rams uniform. but I don't know that that's going to continue. That was kind of a crazy situation. Defenses are preparing for him now. This is very different. I'd probably go Ryan, but it's very close. Hockenson or Kmet. Hockenson probably is safest. Kmet's got a little bit more upside, in my opinion, given the connection with Fields and how they play together. I probably say if you want safety, go Hockenson. If you want high upside with a chance of strikeout, go Kmet. Najee or Pittman, I'd probably go Najee. Matt Ryan and Pittman stack. Yeah, I'd probably rather have Matt Ryan, like I said above. I like what you got, though, WR. Let me know if I missed anything or if I didn't understand what you were asking on one of those things. Yo, Smitty, start 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, 1 flex. Stevenson is practicing, but I'm not trusting him right now, so give me Swift as my RB. It's risky, I know. Give me... Garrett Wilson and Evans as my wide receivers, and then my flex would be Jamal. So I'm going with both Detroit running backs, unfortunately. I want to go Rachaad White with one of those, but I want to scoop up all the rushing that takes place, I guess, for the Lions, because I think they're going to come out running the rock. Super chat, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 1 done. Forget, please. What? Oh, okay. So Naldo's got a question, and I wanted to know what you guys think on this one. So Naldo, appreciate you dropping that. Naldo had a question here. So Mike Williams, or I think it was Mike Williams or ETN, right? Naldo, what was your question? What was your question? Mike Williams, ETN, was that it? Drop it real quick for me. Rashad Stevenson, practice. Game is Sunday. Need to play Singletary. Rashad Stevenson. God, I'm so out of it. Ramondre Stevenson, practice. Game is Sunday. Need to play. Do I play Singletary on Saturday and pick between Damian Harris, Strong, and Dillon, or just bench Singletary? B-Man, this is a tough one. I probably would say... let me see if Naldo, I'm looking for your question. Drop it if you can. I'd probably say, oh God. So you don't have Stevenson, I assume, right? So you're just waiting on that news to play one of the other. I would just put Singletary. I would play Singletary. I wouldn't risk it, bro. I'll play Singletary, but that's a tough one. The news could change between now and then to make us, feel pretty good about Damian Harris, though. So we have to wait and see on that one. Pick one: Judy, Pittman, Garrett Wilson, Rachaad White. I'm still going Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson gets a bad little bump with the news about Mike White not starting, but I don't think I bump him off. Naldo, let me know what the question is, please. Mike G22, Smitty, thoughts on Cards chasing Mike White? You talking about the Cards going after Mike White in a trade? I would love that, but I don't think they're doing that after they gave the bag to Kyler, and Kyler will be very close. Probably not ready for week 1, I imagine, but given he's a mobile quarterback, but it would be interesting. And thank you. I appreciate you being a 1-month exclusive member on the YouTube channel, bro. Kirk or Waddle? Give me Waddle, although let's check back on weather. Waddle or Garrett Wilson? Let's go Garrett Wilson for now, but check back on weather. Pittman or Rachaad White at the flex? I probably lean Rachaad White, but barely. Garrett Wilson versus the Lions. Stat line: 6 receptions, 75 yards, and a TD. Says, it was a Gandalf or whatever your name was. It went by. Sorry. Zay or Pittman? I'm going Zay Jones. Cooper or Pittman? I'm going Pittman. Appreciate you. All right, Naldo, I'm looking one more time for you, bro. Naldo, I don't see it. Okay. I'm trying, Naldo. Stevenson practiced today. I know, but we still don't know what that means, bro. We reported that earlier, but we don't know what it means. Let's take phone calls.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Amari Cooper was also removed from the injury report, so he's not a horrible play. So with the Cooper and Pittman question earlier, I don't know. That one's tough. Guys, who do you like, Cooper or Pittman? I'm going to go back to that one for some reason. Cooper or Pittman? Please vote in the chat. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
Kilpatrick.
What's up, Kilpatrick?
You feeling about it?
I'm in the middle of it, bro. So not,
Alright, so check it out. I was playing Michael White this week. I was playing. I had Lowry. Also picked up T-Law because White went out. I'm obviously going to play Lawrence over Huntley, right? If I pick up Huntley.
Yeah, I would take Lawrence for sure. He's playing really well. So Lawrence over Huntley, but Huntley's a good backup plan, I guess. But I don't think you'll need it. But Trevor Lawrence is good.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Really quick for RB2, with the recent news, should I start B-Rob, Monty, Wilson?
Wilson
or
who?
Fournette?
Wilson who?
You think Wilson against Buffalo? Yeah, with the climate and everything.
No,
they're gonna run the ball a lot, right?
I said Wilson who?
Wilson Jr.
No.
injured,
No,
running back, Miami.
no, I'm not starting him. B-Rob.
Right.
I didn't know if you meant Garrett Wilson. And there's a lot of Wilsons, bro.
Oh, my bad. No.
Name your players.
Talking RBs right now.
Name
bro.
your players again. B-Rob who?
B-Rob, I got Montgomery, I got Wilson Jr., I got Fournette, and Mason who played.
I
can't
mean,
start him.
look, Monty's decent. He's not bad. I'd probably go B-Rob, I suppose. Washington
right.
D dominating, maybe, hopefully, and then a lot of running. That's my hope for you.
Okay. I
don't know.
appreciate you.
Yeah, it's close though. Trust your gut on that one, but no Wilson. I like Mostert this week because Wilson's banged up, so we'll see, bro.
Yeah, Mostert's great. I literally don't have him, so I can't start him. But
Yeah.
D-Hop this week, he's going against Denver. He might be against Surtain. No Kyler. Kyler was my QB. Lost him. I have T-Law instead. How you feel about Hopkins? He'll be okay, right?
That depends on the alternative, bro. I think
There's no alternative.
Yeah, then
I kind of have to roll him.
Yeah, then I don't know. I mean, I could lie to you and tell you it's a great situation. It's not. But I think he's probably, still capable of 80 yards. But touchdowns are going to be hard to get. Give me 8 points. Or if PPR, give me 10 points, and then I'll probably feel pretty happy actually. But anything's possible. He's a beast, man. I mean, Hopkins is the one guy that could still get 111 yards. So don't write him off.
Sure,
you don't bench him getting cute or anything like that. But it's certainly not a great setup, and it's going to be a really tough 111 yards. But he's that kind of guy. So.
For sure. I appreciate it.
All right, Kilpatrick, appreciate you. And the chat answered, and the chat's going Amari Cooper over Pittman. So that earlier question, I think I probably changed my answer to probably Cooper. I hate doing it. I hate betting on Watson, but I guess give me Amari Cooper. He's off the injury report, so, I mean, it's a little safer going with them. Okay, we got 4 callers on here. Next caller is Yusuf. Yusuf, what's up?
Hey, Smitty, how you doing?
I'm good, bro.
So, I'm in a half PPR, and I'm really torn between Pittman and Etienne.
Yeah, that's where I understand people have a little bit of fear of what Etienne's, his production's been very, very bad lately. He got 17 carries, so the volume was there, the output was not. But like, this is a situation where I don't really let it affect me too much. I'm still starting Etienne. Like, I think I would be okay with myself if I woke up the next morning and remembered, oh God, Pittman outscored Etienne, but I don't know how I would feel the next morning if I sat Etienne and watched him bounce back and you didn't get to be a part of it. I don't know. Trust your gut, bro. But I myself am not sitting Etienne for Pittman. I would understand over a different option. Like,
okay.
Pittman's good. It's not bad. And trust your gut. If your gut's saying Pittman, bro, don't listen to me. Don't listen to this is a 50-50 call. I'm gonna get on my best day 7 of these right out of 10 on my best day, bro. These are 50-50 calls. So I don't know anything. I'm not different than you do. I just have
the same family.
What? Who's talking in the background there?
Nah, that's not me.
Who is that? Who's talking about family? Who's talking about family? We're all family here. We're all family here. You can speak up. All right. Well, Yusuf, trust your gut, okay, bro?
All right, Smitty. I just have one more question.
Yeah.
So, with Pierce out, you think like the Chiefs are the best defense to roll with this week?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not the best one, but they're pretty good. Yeah, it's a pretty good matchup.
Okay. Because I'm going up against the Eagles. You think the Eagles one will score higher than the Chiefs?
It could be even, bro. Eagles have been down a little bit lately, but they're still very capable playmaking defense, But they can be scored on and all, but yeah, it's close. That's a close battle for sure, bro. You could easily get that.
Appreciate you,
all right, man. All right, let's go to Joe. Joe, what's up, Joe?
Schmid, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, man. I got 2 for you.
Okay.
So, for one, I need to go either Kirk Cousins or Trevor Lawrence. And it's a 2-quarterback league. My other quarterback's Herbert. He's a lock.
I mean, I like Cousins is not bad. Definitely okay matchup, everything, but I mean, T-Law, I don't think I'm sitting him. He's in a groove.
He's in a groove? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting better. I like what I see. It's certainly you got Minnesota at home against the Colts. It's definitely a good matchup for Cousins, but I'm probably, and I know Dallas is such a tough D though.
Yeah.
Let's go to the chat because I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I mean, I love Dallas's D. But they can, they can be scored on. They can be thrown on. It's more their playmaking, fantasy wise, they're playmaking monsters. But what does the chat think? Are we going safety with Kirk Cousins against the Colts, or are we gonna roll with T-Law in a tough matchup against the Cowboys D? Let's see what the chat thinks. What else you got while we wait?
All right. So the other one is
Go ahead.
I got 5 wide receivers. I can start 3 or 4 of them. Let me give you the 5 wide receivers, and then I'll give you the other 3 running backs that I could start in the flex.
Okay.
So I got Mike Williams, Olave, Christian Kirk, Amari Cooper, and Christian Watson. I can start 4 of them.
Mike Williams, Olave. Say it again.
Christian Kirk, Christian Watson, and Amari Cooper.
Okay, well,
And then I have to start 3. I could start 4. The other flexes I could do instead of and just do 3 receivers instead of 4 are Latavius Murray, Leonard Fournette, or Rachaad White. I could put one of them in the flex or go 4 out of 5 wide receivers.
okay, so only Rachaad White would I consider. So Watson is a lock, Mike Williams is a lock,
Okay.
and
Yep.
I would say Olave is a lock, and then for me it comes down
Yep.
to that last spot, which we can take that to the vote, to the chat for a vote. Rachaad White, Kirk, or Cooper? Amari Cooper. Amari, Kirk, or Rachaad White? Can you vote for Joe? T-Law, Cousins gonna cook. Trevor Lawrence, Colts D, no joke. Kirk, the Colts might be tanking. Okay, looks like we got some votes there. Now the Cowboys are against the pass. Where are they at? They're ranked. They're ranked.
I think they're 7th.
Yeah, but passing
sure.
yards, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. And passing touchdowns, they're beyond middle of the pack. So I'm probably going T-Law. Colts are
T-Law? Okay.
The Colts give up. They're 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5th against passing touchdowns, bro. And then
That's perfect because I'm in another league and I have to start Kirk in that league. So I didn't want to start Kirk in both leagues because if he shits the bed, or I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. If he has a bad game, then it screws.
he's gone. He's gone. You know the rules, bro. Monetization. Kelly Loco, you're up.
Hey, Smitty, thank you.
What's up?
I'm kind of stuck in the Watson thing too, but maybe mine's closer. Watson or Pittman? PPR.
Watson or Pittman? Christian Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sitting Christian Watson. Weather and all, I don't
That's
care.
what I'm thinking.
I don't care. Unless they come out and say we can't even see. You know, we can't even see. Then it doesn't. I mean, yeah, I couldn't. Not for that scenario. Like, you give me another scenario where it's like Garrett Wilson or it's something like that. You know.
And then,
but not Pittman.
I have another quick one. Who would you drop? Because in my league, these guys, if I drop them, nobody else can pick them up unless they have an injury at that position. But I need room to get like a kicker or whatever else I need to do for the next 3 weeks, possibly. So, out of these guys, who would you drop? Pickens, DJ Moore, Knox. And if I did Knox, I could pick up Hurst and stash him on the IR to make up for it. And then I have to rock out with Dulcich.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Which one?
Knox. I'll take your suggestion and roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you, Smitty.
All right, broski. Later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Carter with the super chat here, and we got Slim. Let's see here, Carter super chat and Slim. Shady Slim says pick one: Judy, Pittman, Garrett Wilson, Rachaad White. It's Garrett Wilson. I know Zach Wilson being under center blows, bro, but it didn't knock him out that much. And then this super chat here, 0.5 PPR, need one. Pittman, JK, Rachaad White, Gabe Davis. JK safest, Carter. I think everybody in here would agree. And Naldo, I think we're waiting on your question, bro. Can you please post your question? Naldo, was it ETN and who? Naldo, I'll check back one more time. I've been asking you the whole show. Okay. And we'll take care of you, Naldo. Appreciate you, Naldo. Terrell. Is it Terrell or Terrell?
Yo.
Terrell.
Terrell. Okay, sorry. I didn't know if it was like Terrell Owens,
it's
you know.
okay.
Terrell. Terrell, what can I help you with?
So I got a flex issue, PPR. We talked yesterday. I told you I had Elijah Moore. Now, with Zach Wilson back, I'm not thinking about starting him anymore.
I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you at all.
So I have either Darius Slayton. He plays Washington, primetime game, divisional game. Or I can start Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup versus Jacksonville.
Oh.
Or Paris Campbell off the waiver wire.
Yeah. I guess I go. Oh, man.
How about the chat? Where's Ron Navy at?
I don't know. Gallup. Gallup isn't half bad right now. I don't love him, but let me see. Let me look at Slayton real quick.
Gallup might have the upside of pulling off 2 touchdowns. Who knows?
Well, I wouldn't get carried away, but
no, let's not get.
Yeah, I mean Slayton's more consistent, bro. I mean, he's had 95 yards, 86 yards, 63 yards, 90 yards in back-to-back games. That's pretty solid.
Right.
42 yards last week, but it's Washington. I think they'll be down, so they'll probably be throwing the ball, but you never know. They could be up. Who knows? What's the chat think? Slayton or Gallup? Let's vote for your boy Terrell.
I have Ramondre Stevenson as well, but I'm waiting for him to see if he gets a full practice. But it's already Friday. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not.
Is Chris Moore available?
Chris Moore is available.
Maybe we go Chris Moore.
Yeah, he's projected more points as well. And
Yeah.
he has a better matchup against Kansas City.
Yeah, I go Chris Moore, I think, bro.
I'm just afraid of Chris Moore trapping.
Let's see here. Nico Collins is not going to play, bro.
All right, Nico Collins is not playing. How would you think about this? I'm playing against Mac Jones, but to counteract him, I could go Nelson Aguilar.
No, bro, you start doing that, you're playing for second place, bro. You can't worry about your opponent. You cannot worry about your opponent. That's the worst strategy in the whole wide world. Try and counteract. Why don't you just try and put the best player on the field, bro? Outscore him with this slot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't think about it like that. I'd probably go with Chris Moore.
All right, I'll grab Chris Moore. Waivers go through tomorrow.
Yeah, I would do that. If not, Slayton.
All right.
Appreciate you. Yeah, later,
All
pal.
right.
Yeah, guys, don't do that. Don't start worrying about your opponent. You're living rent free inside your opponent's head, or they're living rent free in your head. The other way around. I'm sorry. I'm still out of it. Either way, you're living in each other's heads. Don't do that. Don't do that. Play your game.
My brother.
What's up, man? You're live. Who is this?
Hey, good evening, man. I'm over here in the Boston area.
What's up?
I got a sticky situation. I got Rashard Stevenson, Pacheco, and I have on my bench Rashard White, Levante Murray,
Rashard
and B-Rock.
Stevenson. Rashard Stevenson. You mean Ramondre? Okay.
I mean Ramondre, yeah.
Okay, so you got Stevenson and who?
I got Stevenson and Pacheco right now in my starting lineup.
Okay.
And then Rashard White on my bench, Tampa Bay. And then I got Denver's running back Murray and B-Rock on my bench.
Okay.
For my wide receivers, I got D. Adams, Jamar Chase, and Garrett Wilson from the Jets right now as my flex. And then my tight end position is kind of sticky. So I got Auden and Alcontuan for tight end from the Tennessee.
Okay.
I don't know. That one.
Try that one again. Would you just call him, bro? Try that one. Try it one more time. I want to hear what you said again. Go ahead.
I think I'm losing service. I don't know. Alcontuan.
Alcontuan? Bro, it's not even close.
Bro,
bro,
you saw the first name too?
Bro,
that
try
first name got me fucked up. I don't know what
you
said. Hello?
You gotta learn. This is through tough love. I'm not messing around. You're gonna drop my monetization for this video. Okay, so bro said two different ways. His 2 times weren't even the same. It was like they were both completely different. I'll answer your question, but no, you drop the bombs on the calls, you get dropped and you get blocked. Unfortunately, that sucks for him. He's a cool dude. I don't know why people can't listen or learn that. If I'll answer your question anyway. Pacheco's great. Stevenson, obviously you're not playing unless he's a full go. But I would say B-Rob is your safe play. B-Rob is your safe play. The Bruce is loose. Bruce, you don't know how glad I am to hear your voice, pal. How you doing?
What's going on?
How you been?
How are you?
How you been, Brucey?
You know, I've been there.
Yeah. How's it going for you? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? What's going on in your life?
Figuring out what's going to go on later.
Yeah, did you?
And, just doing testing.
Okay. What can I help you with fantasy-wise, football-wise?
All right. I got to start 3 of these guys. I got McLaurin. I got D-Hop. I got Mike Williams. I got Tyreek Hill. And I got, oh man, I forgot the last guy. Hold on.
No problem. The Bruce is loose. I can definitely circle Tyreek Hill already. We'll do that while he's waiting. How many do you start? How many do you say?
I got to start 3.
3, okay.
Oh, Christian Watson.
Okay. I'm probably going Christian Watson unless some kind of like weather report puts that one to bed. But there you go. So you just need one more. Hopkins is the usual default, but I kind of don't mind Mike Williams this week instead of Hopkins with the quarterback situation, the matchup. So I kind of like want to lean Mike Williams. He had a big game, but I can understand wanting to play Hopkins no matter what. Hopkins, like I said earlier, Hopkins, even with the tough matchup, with the tough quarterback situation, could somehow, some way have 115 yards or something, you know. But I'd probably go Mike Will.
Okay, yeah, because I was looking at Hop, and I was like, Hopkins and them, and I was like, Colt McCoy needs a safety blanket. Can he be that safety blanket this week or no? That's why I had a hard time picking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, I needed help with that. Oh, thank you, Smitty.
I appreciate you,
by
Brucey.
the way,
yeah,
I would pick Pittman for the guy who was asking Pittman or Cooper. I'd take Pittman. The Vikings defense isn't that good. Their secondary.
Yeah.
They're down to like their 5th string corner.
I hear you, Brucey.
All right.
All right, Bruce.
I hope you get better soon.
Yeah.
Get better soon, Smitty.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. All
right, later.
You too.
This
Later.
one's from Naldo. The Bruce is loose. Appreciate the Bruce. Actually, let me play the Bruce's outro. Where is that at? Here it is. The Bruce is loose, baby.
The Bruce is loose.
Thank you, Brucey. Call back more, bro. Naldo says, I asked you earlier at Hopkins and Mike Williams. Let me find the whole message. Okay, that's all I need. So, guys, can you vote for Naldo right now? Hopkins or Mike Williams? Mike Williams or Hopkins? Can you please vote for Naldo right now? Hopkins, Mike Williams. Please vote in the live chat for Naldo. I told Naldo I would do this. I want to give Naldo the best advice I can give him. So, Hopkins or Mike Williams, drop your vote. Here you go, Naldo. Here goes at least 10 votes. Okay, drop it for Naldo. I'm asking you. I added a caller just this very second. If you could hold on tight for me. And there's been another caller that's been on hold for a little bit of time. Go ahead, caller.
Hi.
What's up?
So I got a wide receiver situation where I got Jefferson and Amon-Ra. But then for my third spot, first I got Christian Watson, then Jerry Jeudy. I also got Juju. And then I'm starting a running back in my flex. So my running backs is Etienne, Pacheco, and also Zeke. So I don't know if I drop a back out the flex and put another receiver in or what I do.
I'd rather have Christian Watson than the running backs, personally.
Okay, so it's Watson. And then for the flex spot, because it's 3 receivers and then a flex.
Okay.
So if I have Jefferson, Amon-Ra, and Watson.
Okay, so then your running backs are again that you have to choose from, because I don't love Juju or Judy. Juju's okay.
So you think I just start the running back in the flex?
Well, who are the running backs again?
I got Etienne.
Oh,
Pacheco,
Etienne.
And Zeke.
Etienne. Yeah.
Etienne?
Yeah, I mean, you could go safe.
And then Pacheco and Zeke, I start both them too?
Okay, no, you were earlier. You were asking me about your flex, and so I'm saying, who do you have? Watson's in. So give me your flex options.
Okay, so for my flex options, I don't know who you think is better, Zeke or Pacheco, for this week, but one of those guys can be flex, and then Juju and Judy.
Yeah, I go with your all your running backs then. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
I go Pacheco and Zeke, and then of course I'd play Etienne. Pacheco's got a good matchup. I think they probably run the ball a lot if they get up. I think it's a good play, and Zeke's steady. As much as we hate it because we want Pollard getting all the work, they keep feeding him, and he keeps getting he's probably good for 65 and a touch.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Later. All right. Let's see if we got any. We got a lot of votes for you, broski. A lot of Mike Williams, bro. I'd say Mike Williams won that one, Naldo. Naldo, are you satisfied, Naldo? Are you satisfied, Naldo? Did I provide the correct number of answers for you to make your decision? I hope I did. Russian Collusion said Mike Williams. That's all you need to know. Collusion says it. Terry Roberts in the house. What's up, Terry Roberts? Where you been, broski? I think Ron Navy's in here somewhere. Someone asked where Ron was earlier. Ron Navy said Mike Williams. Thank you, Ron, for your vote. Super chat. I think we are caught up on the supers. Oh, no, we got a couple here. Dom Lombardo with a $5 hauler. Mike Williams or D Hopkins? That was the same question we just had. That's perfect. So you got about 20 or 30 votes that said Mike Williams, bro. So Dom, there you go. Dom. This erases my super chat, he says. Well, hey, that was good. Dom, you got amazing service there. Appreciate you, Dom. And then Carter says, need one. Pittman. Already got to that when I said JK, probably. I think the chat would agree. Dom, again, appreciate your super chat, my guy. And I think we're all caught up on those. Caller, you're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
Stay solid.
Who is this?
Stay solid.
Stay solid?
Stay put solid.
Stay solid.
Solid as a rock.
Okay. What's up, man? What's going on?
Pretty good, man. I was sitting here watching your show, and I ain't never seen nobody go live and accept phone calls. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy.
But I'm going to get straight to it.
Hold on. So you just found me, search on YouTube right now?
Yes, sir.
What were you?
I was literally watching, like you really just popped up because I was watching videos about, like, Deshaun Watson and some other stuff, and it was just, you know how I just cycle through videos?
Yeah.
And your live popped up, and I was like, oh, crap, I'm about to try to call this dude about this
And
situation that I have right now.
What made you click? You just saw that it was live. You're like, I don't know what this is.
I never clicked. Like I said, you know when a video ends, it kind of loads up another video.
Nice, bro. Nice job. Just get a standing ovation for YouTube.
Right up.
Just get a standing ovation for YouTube.
Right up. I was like, I literally just drove, because I stay in Atlanta. I just drove like 2 hours from Alabama. My auntie graduated from college today from Jacksonville State. So I was just listening to the YouTube as I drive. And like I said, it was cycling through videos and popped right up.
Hey, stay solid. Wait right there real quick, because whenever someone drops a $20 super chat or higher, I immediately drop what I'm doing. It doesn't mean I'm hanging up on you. But I got to address this real quick. We got a $100 super chat from Russian Collusion, dropping the wad on screen. Appreciate Russian Collusion making it rain in the studio. What can I say about Russian that hasn't already been said? Russian said, happy holidays to Smitty, the Smitty household. Thank you for all your knowledge and helping so many people in the playoffs. Russian, to the moon. Appreciate Russian Collusion for all he does. He drops gifted memberships all the time. This guy's an absolute monster. Russian Collusion. One more time. One more time for the Russian Collusion. The man, the myth, the legend. Okay, I'm sorry. Stay solid. What can I help you with, bro? And I'm glad you found us. Let me give you just a real quick recap on what I do, because you're new. I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So this is your new home.
Okay.
I'm live pretty much every 4 days out of the week at midnight Eastern. And then I'm live whenever news breaks. So you're gonna see a lot of me.
Hey, I'm about to put the post notifications on right now.
All right. What can I help you with?
All right. So I got two situations. It's about my quarterback and my flex. So Deshaun Watson is supposed to play the Baltimore Ravens. I had him in my as my quarterback, but I heard there's supposed to be some crazy weather, a lot of wind gusts. So I really just went to the wire, and I don't know why I want to trust this guy, but I'm trying to trust Matt Ryan coming off a bye, playing against a terrible Vikings defense. What you think about that? And for my flex, I'm in a pickle with Darius. No, is his name Darius? Yeah, Darius Slayton, Latavius Murray, Drake London, or DJ Moore.
Okay. And who was the other quarterback you could decide between?
Let me go check out the wire. So we got Huntley, Zach Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. I was thinking about Andy Dalton too, coming off the bye, going against Atlanta. Because I got Chris Olave as well. I got Chris Olave, Stephon Diggs as my other two wide receivers that I'm gonna lock in. But I got Ryan Tannehill and Derek Carr, Mac Jones. So that's what we got in the wire.
Yeah, so I'd probably say, like, I don't know what the chat thinks. Do you guys like Matt Ryan or Huntley? I feel like Matt Ryan's got an okay matchup, but I would say, like, Huntley failed everybody. And I think that
again, I think they plan. See, he's playing against the Browns with that terrible weather. That's why I'm kind of fading Deshaun Watson because of, like, they got, like I said, big wind gusts, and it's supposed to be like really cold or whatever.
Yeah. Pyros, appreciate you becoming a YouTube exclusive member, pal.
To the moon.
What does everybody think? Huntley or Ryan? Or Watson? He can go Watson.
Go Watson still?
No. I'm saying he can go Watson. If anybody.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got Watson.
Yeah.
But I was leaning towards next time because of the matchup. He does pretty well with good matchups.
I don't really trust Matt Ryan, man.
I don't either. Trust me. I'm on the same page. Like I said, I'm from Atlanta, so I've seen what he could do. But like I said, this year he's played pretty decent against poor defenses.
Yeah, these are bad. There's no one else, bro, that you're not thinking of. Boy.
Only other person I would say is probably Aaron Rodgers or Zach Wilson.
Okay, so Aaron Rodgers isn't half bad.
Right.
I
just see them rely on running game.
I think I'm leaning Watson. I can't believe I am, but I'm leaning Watson. The chat's leaning Watson, by the way. I want to say Huntley, but like Watson's a little safer because of the injury. I'm a little worried about Huntley. I'm worried about Mike White coming off the injury, and then look, the injury kept him from playing. Rodgers isn't bad. Let's see what the chat thinks about Rodgers and Watson. Rodgers, Watson. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more of a divide on this one. We got about half Rodgers, half Watson.
People really liking Rodgers, huh? Okay.
I mean, so far, let's just see what everybody says. But got a Rodgers from Blake. Rodgers, Watson, A-Rod, Watson. Let me look up a thing or two on A-Rod real quickly.
Okay. I'm still in the pickle with the flex as well.
Yeah, let's get to that. Hold on.
Okay. Only reason why I even consider Zach Wilson is because, again, the matchup.
I guess I lean Watson. Barely, bro. Barely. And then your Slayton, London, and DJ Moore question. What's everybody thinking on that one? I probably, because DJ Moore's hurt, I kind of like London. I know it's a little risky. Like, Slayton's your safe play. And if you want safety, go Slayton. If you want 10 points, go Slayton. But if you want maybe explosion, maybe 0 points, London. You know, finally getting a passer that can at least throw the ball. You know, the two have worked together a lot together. You know, being the young guys in there, they probably have a good rapport already. Usually rookies do. I probably lean London, but it's a high risk play, man.
That's true. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's a high risk play.
It is. Because they no telling what they've been practicing coming off the bye week. I'm thinking they're just gonna run heavy. Just to get his feet wet.
All right, bro.
With the quarterback.
I appreciate you climbing on board this train. It's not stopping, so.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. I appreciate you in the chat.
All right, we'll see you.
All right.
Later. Stay solid. Stay solid. Stay solid. I've got one caller on hold, and then I've got unsure Johnny. Johnny, hang tight for me. You're second. The other caller, you're up.
Smitty.
Yep.
It's Naldo.
Who?
How are you, buddy?
Naldo?
Naldo,
what's up? What's up, Naldo?
Oh, man. First of all, thank you for everything. I made it to the playoffs thanks to you. Now I have to try to make it through the storm to get to the promised land. So I send you the super shot, but I'm still a little bit confused. So I have Hopkins, which it seems like the chat wants to. I can start Mike Williams over Hopkins. And then for my flex, I had Dylan, ETN, Kirk. So I don't know which one. I think you said ETN to go into the flex. and then bench Hopkins.
I would. If you could go Hopkins and go. Hopkins and Mike Williams is pretty good. I like Etienne a lot. I don't know if the chat likes Hopkins over Etienne or Etienne over Hopkins. You guys can drop it below if you want. But we can barely hear you, Naldo.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah.
It's just the signal is a little bit weak in here.
No, I don't think that was it. But we hear a lot of background noise mainly. But anyways, vote for Naldo's question. Would you rather Hopkins or Etienne? Hopkins or Etienne?
For the flex, right?
Yeah.
For the flex, yeah.
So we got one Etienne vote. We got 3 Etienne votes, 1 Hopkins vote, 2 Hopkins votes, 4 Etienne votes, 2 Hopkins votes. Okay. It looks like a tie, bro. Unfortunately.
Really? So I'm going to go with your first thought that ETN, it's guaranteed carries.
Well,
go crazy.
We think he's guaranteed carries, but he didn't do anything with 17 last week. We never know when they could change directions, but I'd probably go, if it was me, I know I would go ETN because I'm an ETN believer, but I think Hopkins is safer. You want higher risk, Naldo, go ETN. If you want more upside, go ETN. If you want steady Eddie, go Hopkins. All right, Naldo, appreciate you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Yep, later.
Appreciate it, and enjoy the show. Thank
yeah,
you. Bye-bye.
the show enjoys you back. Later. Okay, unsure Johnny, what are you unsure about today?
Yo, so I had both of my leagues that I'm in my playoffs for, and I had Mike White in both of them.
Oh.
And I wanted to see if I should pivot off of someone that I picked up instead for both of them. For one of them, I picked up Ryan Tannehill, and I had Jared Goff, but I had dropped him for Mike White. So basically, I'm seeing if I should keep Tannehill or try to pivot back to Goff if once he's back on waivers this Sunday.
Yeah, I like Goff's matchup. I don't like, and he has a possibility to have a real bad game. But I don't like Tannehill.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't like Tannehill at all. He's banged up, I think, too. What other options?
Yeah, and
are you forgetting about somebody? Is Aaron Rodgers sitting there? Brady? You're not telling us about?
No, we do have what's his name?
Huntley.
No Aaron Rodgers. We got, unfortunately, Russell Wilson, Andy Dalton, Tyler Heineke. Yeah, not much to choose from.
No Huntley?
Baker Mayfield.
No Huntley?
Huntley. I have Huntley for that other league. But for the other one, I have Ryan Tannehill, and I'm thinking about picking up Jared Goff. So I got Huntley in the one where I lost Mike White in one, and Ryan Tannehill in the other one, and I'm thinking about picking up Jared Goff, and I think that's the plan now. Sounds like a good plan now.
I think you got to. That sucks, man. I couldn't have seen that really coming because it was like he was good to go. That's a shame. That's why
it is what it is. It's been riddled with injuries this season.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, if you find another player, you're like, oh God, I didn't even think about this. Let us know. We'll vote it up. But I think going Goff in one of them's okay. I don't know that I'd go Goff in both, and I'd probably roll the dice on Huntley in that other one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I just don't know. Like, it's such a bad matchup for Goff. I don't. Let me look at Tannehill.
What about
real quick.
Tannehill though? Yeah.
I mean, it's not the worst matchup in the world, but I don't know. What's he?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is anybody playing Tannehill over Goff? I mean, Goff's matchup is bad, but he has weapons, man. He has weapons, and at least he could do. I just don't know if with Burks out, he's got his tight end. That's basically it.
Oh, Burks is like for sure out. I haven't really picked
Yeah,
up on it.
so it's like
I
it's
guess
it's
you
really
picked up.
it's really hard, but like I don't like Goff this week, so I'm basically telling you I'm leading you into the fire. I'm just like this fire is a little bit less hot. It's what
I see it though. I kind of wanted to play Goff in the first place.
Yeah, I would say because Goff has more weapons, you have to probably go Goff. But if go to your waiver wire real quick and list off the highest projected quarterbacks. Give me like the top 10, because maybe there's someone on here.
All right,
I have a feeling there's somebody here.
Okay, for the one where I have Ryan Tannehill in,
Mm-hmm.
we got Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, Tyler Huntley, Andy Dalton, Sam Darnold, Tyler Heineke, Ritter, Mac Jones, Mayfield, Mills.
So I'm gonna go Huntley in that one.
Okay.
And then
the other one I actually have Huntley in.
Okay.
I have Mike White's on the waivers. Jared Goff, Russell Wilson, Andy Dalton, same as before now. Just it has Jared Goff on this one.
I mean, it might be crazy to go Huntley in both of them. So maybe go Goff in one and Huntley in the other. Yeah, that's probably what I do. But if you're feeling bad about the Goff, call at all, just go double Huntley, I guess. But Huntley's got risk. A couple of people said pick up Danny Dimes. Yeah, you got this, bro.
Danny Dimes.
I have faith in you.
Appreciate it.
All right, later, pal.
To the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like Goff's weapons. I probably lean. I don't know if that caller's still listening. I would lean Goff. I lean Goff and Huntley. Don't do double and screw up your chances in both leagues. Do Goff in one, Huntley in the other. But I mean, you're definitely playing from behind at that point. But I mean, it is what it is. Appreciate you anyway. Appreciate all of you. I was gonna do voicemails. I haven't done them yet. Blake, I see you there. So hang tight. Let's go to the voicemails and hit these voicemails from the voicemail group. So this is voicemail number 1. Oh boy, you guys left a bunch of them here. I only have one voicemail actually from the exclusive voicemail group. The rest of them were played on the other show.
I'm starting to really like the Patriots matchup against Vegas, so should I go ahead and pick up and flex Nelson Aguilar or Kendrick Bourne, half-point PPR?
Aguilar and Bourne over who, though? I don't like Aguilar.
I'm starting to really like the Patriots matchup against Vegas, so should I go ahead and pick up and flex Nelson Aguilar or Kendrick Bourne, half-point PPR?
I don't like starting either one of those guys. I guess Aguilar if I had to pick one, but I don't like those options. That's all from my YouTube exclusive group. Everybody else's question got answered on the earlier show, I believe. I think there was, let me see if there was another question somewhere up here. There might have been 2 other questions up here that I needed to get to. Let me see if I can find those real quick. I think there were these 2 right here. Carl?
Alright, so I have a 2024 first rounder that I'm willing to give up for a flex play during the playoffs. I understand that is a QB.
Oh, yeah, we already did that one. That was for the Mike Williams. This one, Lewis?
Hey, Smitty, with the way Christian Watson's been playing, do you see him playing over Hopkins in a tough matchup against Denver? My other wide receivers are Amon-Ra and Jamar Chase, so I wouldn't play him over those guys, but just wondering with a tough matchup for Hopkins and the QB situation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Hopkins or...
Hopkins in a tough matchup. Hey, Smitty, with the way...
I go Christian Watson over Hopkins, even with the weather. Yeah, just because the quarter... you got a lot going against Hopkins, so... I'd probably roll with that. Let's go to the voicemail group number 1. There's a bunch of these that I didn't get to yesterday. Appreciate everybody. The Bruce.
Hey, Smitty, with all this talk about the early QB next year, what do we think of the quarterbacks coming off an injury? Do they have to go early, like a Trey Lance, or maybe someone like a Russell Wilson, who sucks, just like Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, look, Brucey, Trey Lance is not even guaranteed the job anymore. Brock Purdy might have already grabbed a hold of the starting, the future of that Niner offense. So, no, I don't go after. Look, early quarterback is for a handful of players. I mean, I don't know. We're never taking these guys early, my man. Those are late. These are late picks. Like Russell Wilson, I don't even draft him. Brucey, what are you talking about, Bruce?
And Aaron Rodgers only sucks because he has no receiver. You know how I feel about Christian Watson and you do is two different views.
Yeah, I like Christian Watson. Aaron Rodgers is still got some talent. Depends on where he plays.
Another question I have is, what do we think of Trey Sermon? Is he even worth anything anymore in Dynasty?
Trash.
Is he just droppable?
Trash. Move on.
What's going on, Smitty?
Just got Ryan.
The news that Mike White will not be gearing up for Sunday. He was my backup to Kyler. Also have Brock Purdy, but I didn't start him last night thinking I was going to roll out Mike White. So looking at waivers, I see Huntley. I do see Trevor Lawrence. Which of the two you think just for this week?
Probably go Trevor Lawrence. He's hot. Keep going with it. Roll with the hot hand. Definitely.
Hey, Smitty, I hope you get better soon, buddy.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate you. Sound like you're in a tunnel.
Also, Smitty, I'm going against Aaron Jones this week. The opponent does, and I have A.J. Dillon. Should I cut Flocky and put A.J. Dillon in my lineup or no?
What are you saying, Brucey? I can't hear a word you're saying. Something about A.J. Dillon. Do you start A.J. Dillon? I don't know.
Hey, Smitty, full PPR league, I need to start 2 of these 3. Who am I starting? Christian Watson, Chris Godwin, Jalen Waddle.
What do you do there?
Hey, Smitty, full PPR league, I need to start 2 of these 3. Who am I starting? Christian Watson, Chris Godwin, Jalen Waddle.
Probably Waddle and Christian Watson, unless if weather looks bad for Waddle, if it starts to open up. I guess you put Godwin down. Not Christian Watson, though.
Hey, Smitty, full PPR league, which running back am I starting of these 3? You can only pick one. Rashad White, DeAndre Swift, Donta Foreman.
Rashad White, Swift or Foreman? I'm going Swift. I want to go Rashad White, but I'm going Swift. Brucey again.
Hey, Smitty, what are we doing with Garrett Wilson now?
Look at the levels on the Bruce's voice message. So this is the level on Jim's.
Hey, Smitty, full PPR league, which running back am I starting of these 3? You
And,
can only pick
and here's Bruce's.
I was told I maybe start Garrett Wilson. I know, in a small tough matchup, point PPR. I was told that if I
Bruce, we need you to plug in a mic. Brucey, or call in. I'll answer your call, Brucey. Call in. Let's see here. Call into the line again. Call into the line again, Brucey. I can't hear you. I can't hear a word you're saying.
I was told if I bench my stapler.
Okay, Ryan, appreciate your. We got some more. I think I took care of most of the voicemails. Answered at, what is it? 1 hour, 9 minutes into show. Thank you guys for the voice messages. Let me go to voicemail group number 2. We've got this one from B-Men.
San Francisco defense versus Seattle or Dallas defense versus Jacksonville.
Sorry, bro, that I
Beating
missed
San Francisco.
I'm sorry I missed this yesterday.
Because of a Thursday night game might be low scoring, and Dallas is playing the Jags, which have been pretty good on offense lately. Let me know what you think.
I would have been torn on this one, to be completely honest. I normally lean Dallas no matter what, so I probably would have leaned Dallas, but San Fran did okay. I think they got like 10 to 11 points or whatever. They did good. But I would have leaned Dallas. I always do. Robert.
Hey, Smitty. Hope you're feeling okay. I need to flex one, and I need to drop one. McKinnon, Madison, Taysom, Rashad White, Jordan Mason, and Cam Akers. Flex one, dump one. Thanks so much, Smitty. Appreciate you.
Probably drop Taysom, unfortunately.
Hey, Smitty. Hope you're feeling okay. I'll drop one. McKinnon, Madison, Taysom, Rashad White.
I probably start Rashad White for safety. If you want a higher risk, higher upside, higher ceiling play, you go McKinnon. But Rashad White is definitely safer. B-Man, appreciate you. This one's from Kevin.
Hey, Smitty. Does playing Kenneth Walker feel like a trap play? What if he comes in and gets nicked up again?
Kenneth Walker, yeah. I'm sorry about that, not getting back to that message, bro.
Yo, Smitty, what's up? Victor
Victor!
Here. Can you choose 2 players for me of the next 6 that I'm going to say?
Okay.
So I have Travis Etienne,
Okay.
Kenneth Walker,
Sorry, I
Terry
missed this one.
McLaurin, Brian Robinson, Ben Knight, and Jerry McKinnon. I got to choose 2 for this week's matchup. Can you help me, please?
I probably would have said Walker. I'm just going to be honest. And I would have probably said Etienne. I would have said Walker. Walker didn't do the best, but, you know. So these are answered. Yeah, somebody said Robert sounds like the guy from Office Space. Look, that's not the first time we've heard that before. Everybody loves this guy's voice. Let's play it real quick again. Bruce, call it again. This is Robert. We think he might be the guy from the Office Space. Yeah, Peter.
And Cam Akers. Flex one, dump one. Thanks so much, Smitty. Appreciate you.
Robert, can we have you call in or drop a voicemail and go, yeah, Peter, can we go ahead and have you come in on Saturday? Yeah, okay, for some TPS reports. I think, Robert, the chat would lose it if you did that. Let's see if Robert can do that. Robert, are you watching? Robert, we would like you, everybody in the chat would love you to say, like the Office Space guy. They love your voice. They think you sound exactly like the Office Space boss. Everybody's requesting that you say, yeah, Peter, we're going to go ahead and have you come in on Saturday. All right, so let's see if Robert can drop that. That would be amazing if he does this while we're live right now. Yeah, Ron Navy said that the other day, too. He said he sounds just like the Office Space guy. He does. Okay, let's see. These are all answered. Appreciate everybody in voicemail group 2. Answered. Ended at 1 hour and 13 minutes in. Okay. Let's hit the voicemails, or let's hit the phone lines. I do have a couple super chats here that I need to address first. The first one is from Gravy. Gravy says, Bam or Higgins? I go Higgins. He was a full participant at practice. Bam, I worry about a little more now because of Zach Wilson. And Driscoll, thoughts on him? And Yahoo, you can pick him up and hold him at the very least. And if he gets the start or whatever, you could plug him in at tight end and win your league. PPR pick 2, Swift, Patterson, Foreman, B-Rob. I'm going Swift and B-Rob pretty easily. And thank you for the super chat, Gravy. The Dublé super chats, bro. Also, Deontay or Juju, I go Juju. With the quarterback carousel in Pittsburgh, I'm not going near Deontay. I go Juju. And should I be worried about starting Josh Allen and Bass in Buffalo tomorrow? I mean, Worried? Sure. But Bruce, try again. I'm sorry, Bruce. Call in now. Worried, yes, but am I actually gonna sit him? No, absolutely not. Never. All right, Brucey, the lines are open, bro. Nick says he lost his emojis. Nick, all you gotta do, $1.99 a month. Subscribe to the YouTube exclusive membership. It's right here. Somebody must have gifted it to you, and you lost it because you didn't renew it. They can only gift it to you for a month or two or whatever the gifted membership's for. But there's the link right there. Anybody who wants the emojis, the green name, the ability to ask me a question. Walking into the last half hour of kickoff every Sunday, I only answer questions from those individuals. Bruce, the line's open. Call in, Brucey. I should see your call now. There it is. All right.
Hello, this is the Bruce. I was told you had my stapler.
Yeah, I was told.
Bruce, we can't hear a word you're saying on those voice messages. Are you talking into like a bucket or what?
Well, I was at it. I was trying to talk, but I had a needle in my arm. They were taking blood.
Oh,
it wasn't fun. Yeah.
All right, Bruce. What can we do for you?
First thing is with Damian Pierce out, should we be looking to pick up his backup?
I'm not too concerned about it, Bruce. I guess it would depend on your alternative.
Oh, okay.
And
then the other one was, which you said not to worry about, so it's kind of answered, but the guy has Aaron Jones on playing this week, and I have A.J. Dillon. Should I just throw in A.J. Dillon and say, okay, you have him, now I have him?
Horrible strategy. But depends on your alternative. Who are you taking out to do that?
Oh, I was taking out Zeke.
No. I don't think I take Zeke out. He's steady. Don't worry about your opponent. Yeah. You can't take. Everyone thinks they can win that way. It's not the way to go. It could just put you further in a hole. It makes sense on its face, but it's not a good move.
And the last one I had was, should we worry about Garrett Wilson this week with Zach Wilson back and Mike White being out?
Are we worried? Yeah. But are we sitting Garrett Wilson? Probably not. Not unless you were debating between Christian Watson or, if you had a Mike Evans, I could see you going Mike Evans over Garrett Wilson, honestly. But I still like Garrett Wilson a lot. Zach Wilson does know how to throw the football to him, fortunately, but it's just not going to be at the same level and effectiveness that Mike White will deliver to him. But we do know that there's some rapport there, but I'd be way more inclined to go Mike Evans or some kind of crazy call like that, or Christian Watson with weather or something like that. But I'm not sitting Garrett Wilson for anything but really high end wide receiver twos.
Okay. Yeah, those were my 3 questions.
All right, Bruce.
You couldn't hear because I had a needle sticking in my arm.
I was told I could not move while I donate blood.
All right. Appreciate you, Brucey.
Yeah. Yep.
Later. Bruce going through a battery of tests. Prayers up for the Brucey. Everybody drop a prayer emoji for Bruce right now, please. Bruce is going through some stuff, and we want to be there for him. So drop a prayer emoji for this man. The Bruce is loose 100% of the time.
The Bruce is loose.
Appreciate you, Brucey. We're here for you. Sir Bluntsworthy said bench Knight, Swift, or Rachaad White. Probably still bench Rachaad White here. And I'd probably go Okonkwo. I think. Yeah. Okonkwo, and then I'd probably bench Rachaad White. I'd probably still play Knight, but I'd probably play Swift. You got a lot of prayers up, Brucey. Appreciate you, man. Anyway, I think that'll do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more caller here. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show.
Hey, Smitty.
What's
Nico
up?
Bocci.
Who?
Nico Bocci.
Nico Bocci. What's up, Nico?
Not much. Have a question for Flex. I'm basically guaranteed to be in the playoffs, but walking into the playoffs and this week's matchup, do have a question. For a wide receiver tight end flex spot, I have Drake London, Marquise Brown, and David Njoku. I was wondering what you thought.
David Njoku, Marquise Brown, and who's the other one?
Drake London.
I'd probably go London, but only if you like dice rolls, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can afford a dice roll this week, and then we can play. Like, my first week of playoffs doesn't start till next week. I'm basically guaranteed, but might as well try London. If that's what you're thinking, I'm fine with it. I don't like starting two tight ends. It's weird.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I wouldn't do that either. I would go London. I think London's gonna have a decent day. London had the feel of Garrett Wilson at the beginning of the year, and then just fell flat. But what can you do when you can't get the football? So
yeah, well, you just hope that the rookie quarterback coming in, maybe they could get something going there, and London's been on the up and up, and I don't know. I want to stay away from the Cardinals.
Just throw the ball to him. London might have a little coming out party. So,
all right,
fire him up.
Thank you, Smitty, to the moon.
All right, thank you, Nico. Later. Vidbusters, appreciate you. Vidbusters says pick 2, Knight, Dobbins, Kamara, or Montgomery. I'm gonna go with Kamara for sure. I just don't know if I'm picking Knight or Dobbins, because Dobbins is kind of safe, I suppose, but I don't know how safe that running game is in general, because I don't know. It's the offense is all jostled around right now. I expected they'll lean on the run a little more than normal with Lamar out and with Huntley coming back from an injury, so I think he's probably a pretty safe bet. If you want to go a little higher risk, higher reward, go Knight. But without Mike White in there, I worry a little bit more about Knight now, because if the offense isn't moving the football down the field, if they're playing from behind, the Knight can't run the ball. Mike White was the key, the glue to the situation. So everybody gets a little downgrade. I'd probably go JK and Kamara, but that's me. Pick one, Brady or Carr. I'd probably go Brady, but that's very, very close. Carr just crapped the bed very badly, and it's hard to trust him, but he does have Devontae Adams. But Brady's got Godwin and Evans, so it's not like, they both don't have a lot of weapons. I'm going to go Brady. Taysom or Okonkwo, I'm probably going to go, if you need a high-risk home run chance of striking out play, go Taysom. Otherwise, Okonkwo is very safe. He's got Burks out. He's probably the only weapon. So, and then your last question is kicker. Go with the high-scoring kicker in your league, in your format, bro. I always advise people to not stray from the average of what's going on at this point in the season. They are what they are. Thank you for your super chat, Vidbuster. Ron Navy on the line. Ron, what's going on?
What's up, Smitty? Hey, 2 flex positions. I just want to get your thoughts on this. I need 2 of these. I got 2 in there right now, but I want your take on it. I have it's between Okonkwo, Jameson Williams, Palmer, McKenzie, and Samuel.
Okonkwo, Jameson Williams. Who else?
Palmer, Samuel, McKenzie.
Curtis Samuel?
Yes.
And McKenzie. Oh, God. Those are pretty rough.
Between 5 of them. I need 2 for flex.
That's rough, man. I'd probably say.
I know. I've been debating.
Safety, I'd say Palmer and Okonkwo probably, but I wouldn't be opposed to making Jameson one of those, I guess, for this situation. I don't know. McKenzie's kind of tempting too, but it's like I don't know if we can trust anybody in Buffalo fully right now other than, like Diggs and Josh Allen with the weather. Right. But I would probably say, what's the weather looking like in that game right now?
Snow.
Yeah.
In Buffalo.
Yeah, but like, is the wind? What's the wind? The wind's more what I'm concerned with.
Yeah, I don't know what the wind's going to be like, but I mean, if it's really bad windy, that's bad news for Miami. But I had in there, or I had McKenzie and Samuel. Samuel did good against the Giants last game, but I keep debating, going back and forth. Should I do Okonkwo? Should I do Palmer? Should I take a chance on Jameson Williams? I mean, it's rough. It's trying to figure out which two to go with.
Chat, give Ron your vote on this one right here on screen. What 2 wide receivers would you go? And in the meantime, hold on. I got Gilbert dropping a $20 hauler. Gilbert, appreciate you. Gilbert dropping the $20 hauler. Appreciate you, Gilbert. Gilbert says, need a running back 2 and a flex. Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, Christian Kirk. Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Jerry Jeudy, Christian Kirk. I think Miles Sanders has to be in there. I'd probably go Miles Sanders and Aaron Jones personally. But you could throw Kirk in instead of Aaron Jones if you wanted. It wouldn't be crazy. But I personally would go with the 2 RBs. Ron, what do you think about that? Did you go Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, or do you put one of those running backs on the bench for Kirk?
Man, I like Sanders lately. I mean, Sanders has been like getting a lot of volume and a lot of.
Yeah, he's locked.
He's been killing it.
He's locked.
I want Sanders.
Yeah. So what about the other one? What about Aaron Jones or Kirk?
I like Kirk, but you never know with them because it could be. If ETN goes off, then Kirk and Zay Jones are both gonna go. So I don't know. Maybe stay with Jones on that one.
All right, man. We got Isaac. Thank you, Gilbert, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Hopefully that helped you. In the chat can chime in if they want. We've got so all the super chats are caught up. We got Isaac on the line. Isaac, what can we do for you? You're live.
What's up, Smitty? Appreciate the late call.
Yeah.
By the way, I would go Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, and Ronnie. I would definitely play McKenzie.
Ooh. Why McKenzie with the weather? Give us an idea why.
Man, McKenzie, if you just look at his last 3-4 games, he's getting so many targets. I mean, even more than Gabe. So that's where I'm at.
There you go. And East Coast Tatty dropping 5 exclusive membership. Thank you, East Coast Tatty, for doing that. Always on fire. And then we got Robert Mitchell dropping a $20 holler. Emptying out the money gun. Appreciate you, Robert. Robert, real quickly, let me get his out of the way. He says, Smitty, here's a big question. Is Dallas Goedert going to play? If he is, should I play him or leave him out for a week? I know the Eagles like to keep secrets because of IR tag is still on him. Meanwhile, they say he'll play. I don't have a good answer for this one until we see like a good piece of news that says that he's going to like be unrestricted and all that. So I think in the meantime you hold off, right? But I think we address this last second if we've got some good news to report and we feel really confident. It also depends on your option, Robert. So real quickly in the chat, I'm going to filter your name so I can see your reply. Can you give me your options for tight ends? I don't think you said who you would be playing in place of them. But give me your options right now, Robert, and then I'll be able to better answer your question. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Isaac, what can we do for you?
Oh, you're cool, man. Listen, I really don't have any dilemmas, man. I don't have anything for you right now. I just want to say I praise you. I learned a lot about fantasy football this year. I've been playing for years. You're the man. And I think what stands out for me, I'm excited to tune in your off season. I just found you this year. And you mentioned a lot about the psychology of fantasy football, and I think that really stands out to me. So I appreciate it.
Hey man, appreciate you. And you're gonna Ron Navy hasn't even been here for an off season. Can you believe that? Ron Navy, you guys are both in for a treat. Like, I'm not trying to like crap on my in-season content because I think we still do it better than anybody. But my off-season content blows my in-season content out of the water because it's all creativity and it's not just, okay, let's do a start bench show. Let's answer these questions. Let's do these 50-50 calls all day. And it's like, I love doing that. I love mingling with you. I don't want you guys to take that the wrong way. But like that isn't as creative, for you guys to watch is, so I love the off-season stuff. The rookies, start breaking down the rookies, start talking about what rookies will be ranking too high. Is Bijan Robinson the number 1 overall fantasy football player in Dynasty? Is he top 7 in redraft? Should you take him in round 1 and let everybody, call us crazy? All that stuff. It's going to be amazing. You're going to absolutely love it, Isaac. And I appreciate all the kind words. Buckle up is all I'm going to tell you. It's going to get crazy.
I'm looking forward to it, man. There's a whole nother side to this, and you just made it stand out for me. So I'm excited for the off season.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, Smitty.
Yeah.
Check your voice messages on your voice message site. He put in the voice message you asked him to put in.
Oh, okay, good. And Robert says his option is Okonkwo, so I'm going to say put Okonkwo in and lock him in for right now, Robert. And if we hear news, and you'll know on Sunday morning, if we hear news that suggests that Goddard's like a full go, he's not going to be limited, we'll have that information and we'll be able to attack it differently. That's a morning game on Sunday, so we should fully know what's going on, Robert, and we can swap it out. But put Okonkwo in for now to be safe. All right, guys, we've got a caller named Robert and a follower here on the show called Robert. And Robert sounds a little like the guy from Office Space. We have yet to see if this guy, Robert, and the guy from Office Space are the same person because we've never seen them in the same room together. So we're going to go ahead and play this message, and you be the judge if this is secretly the actor from Office Space.
Peter, we're going to go ahead and have you come in on Saturday. Okay, thank you.
It's got to be him, bro. It's got to be him. And Ron, you're not the only one that thinks that. I hear it all the time. People say it a lot. They go, that guy sounds like the guy from Office Space. He does. It's unbelievable. He does. Yeah.
Every time I get the message, I just go right to the Office Space guy.
Peter, we're going to go ahead and have you come in on Saturday. Okay, thank you.
He's just talking. He's not even acting or like, yeah, okay. got a meeting with the Bobs.
Robert, thanks for sending that in. That was awesome.
Robert, you made a lot of people's day on that one, Robert. That was amazing. Okay, I'm sorry. We got a caller that's been sitting there on hold for 5 hours. You're live. I'm sorry about the wait. You're the only caller.
Hey, Smitty, what's up? Ron Navy, how's everybody doing?
Good. Who's this?
Good.
This is Ant Carter.
What's up? This is Ant Carter. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I had a quick question. I just wanted to clarify about the super chat I asked about.
Okay.
I know you said go JK over Michael Pittman, but even with Michael Pittman's cakey matchup against the, I think they're playing the Vikings, and I know Gus Edwards is eating into a lot of work with J.K. Dobbins, and Dobbins still looking a little gimpy on that run. You would still go Dobbins over Pittman?
You could talk me into it, but I think, these are really close calls right here. So if you have a gut feeling on something, bro, your gut feeling should overrule whatever decision I make because I'm torn on it. I'm like forcing myself to answer it. I think Rachaad White could be argued as a safe decision here. Ron, who you going with? 0.5 PPR, not full. 0.5 PPR. Pittman, J.K., Rachaad White, Gabe Davis. I think one reason why I went J.K. is he's the most likely to get like running touches, whereas the other guys are catching passes. So in a 0.5, it's not a full PPR. But Ron, what are you thinking here? Pittman, J.K., Rachaad White, Gabe Davis, 0.5 PPR.
You know, like I said, with like the same thing with Alex Pierce, I think, Pittman, I don't like Minnesota's pass defense. They give up a lot. I think they both could be pretty good. So I see where you go with DK, but he could be out.
JK.
Like in a quarter, a couple plays, he could be out and injured. You never know. I think the safer plays.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking too, Ron. Just because, also it's been a carousel with these Ravens running backs the whole year, and even when J.K. came back that first game, he killed it, and then the next game he went MIA.
Yeah, and I'm probably one of the most pessimistic people about the running game in Baltimore in general, but I think of these options, given his hot hand currently, I lean that way, but it doesn't mean you couldn't talk me out of it. Just this conversation alone makes it feel even more 50-50, but I would say Rachaad. I would say if
you got to go with your gut.
I would go Rachaad White if I didn't go JK because he's a running back. It's 0.5 PPR, not full PPR. But I mean, Pittman. There's a lot of people like Pittman in this chat going into this week, so you're not wrong. And I say trust your gut, bro, because I'm forcing an answer.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take it down to the wire and, like you said, just go with my gut feeling. Maybe I'm not gonna give you last minute news. I think they play Saturday, both of them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: if you don't go with your gut and you listen to me or you listen to anybody else, you're going to be mad that you listened to somebody else and you didn't go with your gut feeling if it comes out being the wrong call.
Yeah. Slayer's got a super chat. Pick one: Bam, ETN, or Swift. What do you guys think of that one? Bam, ETN, or Swift? What do you think, Carter? Bam, ETN, or Swift?
I'm gonna ride with ETN. I think I became an ETN truther through you in the chat, and I'm riding with him. I got him on my lineup, and I'm gonna go with ETN, especially with Bam having Zach Wilson back out there. Who knows what's gonna happen with that?
Yeah, Ron,
Swift, who knows? Even with Swift too.
Ron, you concur, agree? Hold on, we got another 20 gifted memberships from Russian Collusion. Goodness gracious.
Ooh. He's just killing it tonight.
Yeah,
Man.
he's dropping wads all over the place. We got 20 there.
That man.
East Coast Taddy dropped 5. Russian Collusion just dropped 20. Collusion to the moon. Taddy to the moon. Appreciate both of you. Collusion. Are you still in here, Collusion? I'm sorry I didn't see that till right now. Ron, you said you agreed or disagreed? I'm sorry.
I'm the same way. I'm riding or dying with ETN. I know you probably pick Swift, maybe.
No, I'm more team ETN than Swift, bro.
Yeah, well, sometimes you switch.
Never on
still got those 17 carries too last week also. So
never on ETN. ETN's always my guy. But
I gotta stick.
I like Swift, but I think I think I'm gonna go ETN with the volume. Knight, White, Dobbins, Mostert need to. I'm gonna go. Do you guys like Mostert, Dobbins, or Knight or White? Which one? Which two of those guys? Knight, White, Dobbins, Mostert.
I'm gonna. It's all about the players that because I would go more, I guess, Dobbins this one.
Yeah, I'll probably say Dobbins also. It's tough because, like you said, they're all kind of in that same tier. Couple points difference at the end of the game, or one could boom.
I kind of feel like Dobbins and Mostert, or Knight and Mostert would be my 2 picks. I feel like Mostert with Wilson Jr. banged up, I think Mostert's going to get fed a lot. There could be some weather, but I think they run the ball. I guess Knight and Dobbins is also.
Are they playing in New York?
The Miami game is in Buffalo.
No. The Jets. Are they playing in New York?
Yeah, I think they're playing. I think they're playing in New York.
Yeah, it's Lions at New York Jets. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be cold, but it's going to be cold all over the place, guys.
Yeah.
No matter what, unless they're indoors, this whole thing, because they're calling for snow all the way down here, across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and even down here in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
By Christmas, so it's going to be freezing cold all over.
Kyle, I hope you got something out of that. I mean, we're touring them. They're 50-50 calls. If I had to, push come to shove, I'd probably go, I suppose, Mostert and Knight feel the safest. Maybe Dobbins and Mostert, maybe. But that's a tough one. All right, Carter, we're going to let you go. Appreciate you, my guy.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate the show. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys probably tonight. Later.
All right, later. Ron, I'm probably going to get rid of these super chats and jump, so anything else?
Yeah, Mostert, you made a good, if it's bad, if there's snow on the ground or whatever, might decide to try to keep it off the ground, and Mostert might have a really good game. So,
yeah.
That's all.
Yep. I like him this week. All right, Ron, appreciate you, man.
All right.
Oh,
later,
we haven't
later, chat.
We haven't played your Ron Navy.
Huh?
We haven't played your Ron Navy outro in a while. Let's see. Here it is. Ron.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Ron the Don.
Ron, see you later. All right, Ron Navy, everybody. Let's see. I could get these super chats out of the way. Kyle, appreciate your super chat there. Hopefully we didn't confuse you anymore. Cristobal, appreciate you. Running back 2, Rashad White, Brian Robinson, or AJ Dillon. Rashad White's a little safer. Brian Robinson's a little bit more. No, I guess it'd be the other way. I'd say Brian Robinson's the safest for volume, and then Rashad White's your high risk, high reward. It's actually the opposite. Fam first, sit 1, full PPR, Olave, Kirk, or Connor. I probably would go, and back to the other question, I'd probably go B-Rob if I had to force myself. Sit 1, full PPR, Olave, Kirk, or Connor. Man, I'd probably sit Kirk if I had to. I hate saying that because Kirk could go off at any moment, but they do kind of surprise the way they use him. And it's like one game you feel really confident in Kirk, the next game you don't. I probably would sit Kirk, but I hate this. I hate to lead you in the wrong direction if you're like on the fence and you wanted to go Kirk. I'm forcing an answer, so please trust your gut there. It's a very, 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 very tough call. Connor, if you're going to bench someone, if you wanted to have Kirk in there for sure, I guess you could bench Connor against Denver. Hey, Smitty, wouldn't be in the playoffs without you. Best fantasy show on the planet. Good luck, everyone. Appreciate you, Nico. To the moon.
To the moon.
For the kind words, Nico. Thank you very much. Nico's the man. Nico, I hope you're still here. Vamp dropping a super chat. Vamp, Waddle or Donovan Peoples-Jones? I'm going Waddle, unless weather's so bad that like everyone across the industry is talking about benching him. And then Ingram or Taysom. I go Ingram this week, but I do hold on to Taysom. Art, Chark, or Cooper. Cooper's off the injury report, so I guess we go Cooper here. Higgins or Chark? I'm going T. Higgins. He is a full go as well. Appreciate all those super chats. We got one more from Cristobal. I think Cristobal then ended up dropping it after in another super chat. So thank you for that, Cristobal. Appreciate you, my man. That is all she wrote for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still down and out, so I'm going to call it short. And by calling it short, I mean an hour and 44 minutes. So Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you, Art, Vamp, Nico, Fam First, Cristobal, Kyle, Cristobal, Robert, Anti-Slayer, Gilbert, Vidbusters, Sir Bluntsworthy, Gravy, Russian collusion for a number of different reasons. East Coast Tatty as well. Appreciate both of you guys. To the moon for all that you guys dropped on this show today. Russian collusion and East Coast Tatty. Robert as well.
To the moon.
Can we send Robert to the moon? Robert's always dropping. Robert Mitchell's always dropping a super chat. Hang tight, caller. Hang tight right there. Gravy, Russian collusion, Dominic, Ant Carter, Shady Slim, B-Men, Tyler, WRM Aussie, and let's give Robert Mitchell one more moonshot. Robert Mitchell, appreciate you, Robert. Robert's been dropping fire for quite some time now, and I just wanted to acknowledge that he is a big part of the show. Robert, we appreciate you. Caller, you're the last caller. What can I do for you?
What's up, Smitty?
Who's this?
This is JJ.
What's up, JJ? What can I do for you?
I have Godwin, Mike Williams, and Christian Kirk.
Okay.
Don't know who to put in.
Oh boy.
For my flex.
I'd probably start the 2 Tampa Bay guys. Unfortunately, it could burn you, or it could end up being okay. I think Brady probably throws enough, hopefully, in this game that you don't get double burned, but I don't think I could sit one of them. And Kirk has been good and disappointing. I don't think it's crazy to bench him, but please trust your gut because it's a close one.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Smitty.
Yeah, I wish I could be. Let me put it to the chat so you get a little bit more extra help because I feel like I hate saying that close call stuff, but like I hate to just give you an answer if I didn't feel on the fence about it. Like sometimes haters come in here and they're like, "Can you imagine asking a question and I'm saying trust your gut?" Like I sometimes I really do feel 50-50, and I would be doing you a disservice if I just gave you an answer as if I was confident as can be. I'm wavering on it, so you definitely lean toward your gut. But Evans, Godwin, or Kirk, you can only pick 2. Chat, help out our boy JJ. All right, JJ, appreciate you.
Thank you, Smitty. Appreciate it.
You got another one?
No, that's it.
Okay. Call in anytime, JJ. Yeah. Later.
Thank you.
TMT dropping another $20 on screen. Appreciate you, TMT. TMT's the man. TMT's been doing this a while, too. Pick one for me, Smitty. Let's send TMT to the moon real quick.
To the moon.
TMT, appreciate you. Smitty, pick one for me, Smitty. Win or go home. Swift, ETN, McKinnon, or Rachaad White. Oh, my God. ETN has a bad matchup. Swift has high upside with risk. And McKinnon does. Ron Navy might be right. I am kind of, with this question, the way you're wording it, and the way that, your winner go home, you need upside here. And you're acknowledging the upside, the high risk, high upside. McKinnon does have the best matchup, and White has to deal with Leonard Fournette. TMT's leaning Swift. Can we get a vote here? ETN or Swift? Part of me wants to go Swift with his question because, and Ron Navy's laughing in the background right now. Normally, I would say ETN. I really would. But I would say that Swift has way more risk, and that's why I typically do go ETN when I'm asked this question. But I feel like because you want to go Swift, I don't want to sway you away from that when I'm near 50-50 on it. And the fact that you need upside, you're gonna swing and strike out, or you're gonna go to the promised land. So ETN with pass catching. ETN's not catching any passes though, Daniel. They're not throwing to him. That's the problem. We got ETN. ETN Swift. Ron is laughing. I normally do pick ETN though. I don't know. Swift is so risky though. He's so risky. He's got so much upside. He's so risky. I felt like they were going to give him the ball. The whole running game collapsed. They didn't do anything at all on the ground. It wasn't like Jamal had a day. I feel like they're going to get back to that if they can this week, but I don't know. TMT, hopefully you get something out of the chat because I am torn. Part of me really badly. By the way, Robert just sent a meme of the Office guy. Robert, can we get one more? Here, Robert, can we get one more? About Saturday. Okay, give us something else. I need one more. ETN, don't bench your studs. Love you, Terry, says Vamp. Most everybody's saying ETN, man. They're swaying me back. They're bringing me back. I can't say it either. I can't say it either Swift or ETN. It's really hard for me to answer this question. Rachaad White playing Cincy. They shut down Henry and Chubb. Give up 3.1 yards per carry with Lenny playing too much. Yeah, play Chubb. Play Chuba or Pickens. But Rachaad White catches the ball, so it's a little different. But I think Chuba's an okay play. Pickens, I don't know about. Let's see if Robert drops another one. Man, I would probably lean Sick Nasty. I'd probably still lean Rachaad White because he catches footballs. But I understand your dilemma. Chuba's going to share carries with Foreman, though. Pickens has a quarterback mess going on. So none of those options are great. Rachaad White I like the most. So I'm probably leaning Rachaad White, but barely. I don't know what to say here on this one. I would say McKinnon's an interesting move, though, but I'd probably say just your gut says Swift. I'm going to let you go with your gut, TMT. I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. I really am not. I love ETN. I love ETN. If it was me, TMT, and this is where I think I'm right, Ron Navy, at the end of the day, when I say I go with ETN. I'm probably going ETN. But for some reason, I want you to go Swift. Test it out for us, TMT. I want TMT to go ahead of everybody else and try it out first. Get them ready for next week. I personally would go ETN. Personally. Russian Collusion said, TMT, I am sitting Swift. It means he will go off, so start Swift. I kind of want him to start Swift. His gut's telling him to go Swift. All right, guys, I appreciate you adding to the list of super chatters. Nico, Vamp, Art, TMT, and Sick Nasty. Appreciate you all. Let's play Robert's message one more time. This is from Robert. We have not seen Robert and the actor from Office Space in the same room at the same time ever, so we don't know if this is really him.
Let's see if Robert. And Peter, we're gonna go ahead and have you come in on Saturday. Okay, thank you.
Oh God, I love it. I'm out of here. Catch you all maybe tonight. Oh, we got another super chat real quick. Eric dropping a super chat. $10 hauler. All $10 haulers get a moonshot. $10 hauler from Eric. Eric says playoff mode. Playoff mode. Start or sit Josh Allen, JT, Saquon, Chubb, Mixon, Aaron Jones, Diggs, DK started. Evans, Kirk, Gabe Davis, Hawkinson, Waller. Who should I pick up? Packers D, and should I pick up Bucks D? I don't know if I'd necessarily pick up the Bucks D. I suppose you got too many defenses though. I don't know that I like what you got here. I think. As for your starting lineup, I don't really know what your requirements are. You didn't really say, but I'm going to say Josh Allen, JT, Saquon, Chubb. I mean, how do you choose between this? What is this, a 4-man league? JT, Saquon, Chubb? I assume you could start all three of those guys if you can. I mean, I start all three of those guys. Saquon, Chubb, JT. Unfortunately, you got to sit Mixon and Aaron Jones. Diggs and DK you started already. So I assume you need another wide receiver. If you do, I would go Evans. If you don't and you use one of the RBs, then I would go Saquon, Chubb, and JT. So Diggs, DK. You already started DK. If you can start a third wide receiver, I'd go Evans. Hawkinson over Waller for now. And probably go, I guess, the Packer D's a good play. That's a really good play this week. I mean, Patriots D is good too. I'd probably go Packers D myself, but very, very close call on the defenses. Thank you for the $10 hauler. Appreciate you. I'll see you all later. Ron Navy dropping one more super chat, probably just to poke fun here. Let's see. Smitty, you're looking for a way to win on Swift. I am. I believe in Swift. I believe in Swift and ETN. They're both my children, bro. You know what I'm saying? Are you going live before the games tomorrow? Absolutely. 1.5 hour before kickoff, and I'll be live as well. Tomorrow. I'm thinking you're saying Sunday, so tomorrow. Yeah, I probably will. I'll have to see, but I probably will. What time does the first game start? 11 a.m. So same time. Yeah, I'll probably be live. Appreciate you all. Catch you later. Catch you tonight. See you tonight. Roy, Argentina wins the World Cup.